This is so wonderful that we gather together to appear before the Lord. And today I've been watching, and we've been speaking with brothers and sisters at the school that it is not necessary that you have an eccentric, breakthrough type of church. It is important to have a healthy church which simply glows. And rather than intermittent light that goes up and down, I choose this even glow, a continuous light, to glow quietly in meekness and humbleness of divine obedience. I really like this. This is sort of a contemplation of mystical experience. There is such a concept as quiet luxury. There is a vulgar brightness, but there is quiet luxury, quiet shades, but very expensive, because there is quality. And I've been meditating today. We have this an hour and a half for an evening service in a dark night with the Russian wind outside. It's such a marvelous experience. I remember I went to art school when I was a kid, and I really liked that realm. You enter in when it's already dark. It gets dark at about 5 o'clock in the west of the country where we were. 6 in the evening, it's already dark. And so you walk in the darkness, you come into the art school, and it smells paints there as you enter in with oil paints. And here you have your white paper and the brushes and the paints, and the teacher was a very kind man, and he takes you in his own world of his art. I remember the clay that we also made things of sort of mystical things, and there is this rushing wind behind the window with rain, such childlike magic. And your throat is trimmed with the sweetness, and you think that paradise is probably so. It's not necessarily with the bright sun, and I don't really like bright sun. But there is the sweetness, this languor in your throat. These marvelous things, these drops of paradise that fall on your spiritual top of your head. And I really like it when we are taken into a mystical realm of contemplating God. And there is this divine appointment, encounter, and I wish that to anticipate something more than usual evening, and I'm preparing you for this sacrament of a miracle, for a divine miracle, for the sake of what we are gathered here. Do you understand? Jesus is a wonder. He would appear like a ghost. He appeared to the disciples amidst the storm on the water. He would come through a wall. He amazed them. The Lord appeared. There is his appearance, and he will flash like a lightning. And as he appears, we'll all be startled, and the dead will rise, and we alive will be taken in the clouds in the air. And when he was ascending, he chose a way to ascend in the body slowly, ascending up in their sight at the Mount of Olives. Jesus, having lowered his voice, having put out the volume, he broke the bread and said, "This is my body." And he poured wine into the cup with no hurry and said, "Drink, this is my blood." He touched the blind eyes and healed them. He restored the dead one. You see, Jesus is a very mystical object. He is the person of the Lord. He is the man of man. He is both the Son of Man and the Son of God. This is Jesus that we come to, and in this name we gather together. Do not forget why we are here. We should be anticipating an incredible wonder. And this anticipation is life. It is faith, faith in the living God. Do you hear? I don't want any formulas here. I don't want any right thoughts. I want to experience experience paradise, experience heaven, the heavenly things. And today I want to invite you into meditation. I've been meditating that there are about at least 3 stages of the fullness of love. Do you want to hear this? Do you want to know this? 3 phases of love. Oh, how much I want to know this. Brothers and sisters, who doesn't want? And the first phase is to seek love. Oh, how wonderful it is to seek love. Hey, brothers and sisters, how strongly, how diligently do you seek love? How much are you not disappointed, sister, brother? You may say, oh, I got tired to seek this love. I've gotten old, but seek love. And she says, the beloved is seeking her bridegroom, and she says, tell me, O you who I love, where you feed your flock, where you rest at noon, where is my love, where is her habitation, where can I catch my love? And people hunt love, they go for parties, sail some places, other countries, travel to big cities in search of love. They get into trouble, into fights, but they search for love, don't they? Isn't this what man is looking for? And he seeks whom to love, but more he seeks one who would love him. Or what do you think? I don't know, perhaps you are experts of love here. Who is an expert of love here? Who is a specialist in love? A professional of love. Who has this master's? Who is a master of love? Maestro. Or Rabbi. And it is a complicated question. What do you seek more? To love someone or for someone to love you? Well, it's probably like in this flag of South Korea, yin and yang, they replace one another. I don't know what man wants more, to love, but as poets say, it is the greatest misery to love. Probably with no response, or you want to be loved. Tell me, O you who I love, where you feed your flock, where you rest at noon. Why should I be as one who veils herself by the flocks of your companions? So she is not sure. Where is he? She's wandering in search. She finds companions but can't be satisfied. So the first phase is to seek love. Start seeking love, brothers and sisters, all of you. Even those married, start seeking love. You may say, Brother Roman, what is this that you are saying? I'm saying the truth. Start, you married people, you single people, or those who don't believe anymore, that all is still ahead for you. Start seeking love. This is Christian church. And the answer goes, if you don't know of fairest among women, follow in the footsteps of the flock, not clear whether it's him or his friends saying, and feed your little goats beside the shepherd's tent. That is, you have to wait it. And then she says, by night on my bed I sought the one I love, I sought him, but I did not find him. I will rise now, I said, and go about the city, in the streets and the squares, I will seek the one I love. I sought him, but I did not find him. The watchmen who go about the city found me, they beat me, but scarcely had I passed them when I found the one I love. So she keeps seeking even after that. You may say, I have found. No. Keep seeking. Find love. This is not any betrayal. Find the love with big letter L. Seek love. I'm not talking about marriage today, but love between man and woman. But the love. Seek this love. And this is why, in this first phase, if you seek love, you are already inside love. Someone said that
сказал начало молитвы.
this suffering and torture in the beginning of prayer is already prayer. It is already on the way. You are already inside it.
Когда
When you
ставишь иголку
put this
на винил и начинается,
vinyl plate in the middle, so it's already
иголка
on
уже на
it.
виниле.
It's on the
Все,
way.
пластинка пошла, неизбежно.
So the vinyl thing is already playing. You can't escape it. And the
Вторая
second
фаза
phase is to find
найти
love
его,
when you
когда
have
ты её
already
нашел.
found it. And someone may
кто-то может
say,
сказать, да,
yes,
я уже
I'm
на
at the
станции,
station,
я
I have
нашел,
found,
я
I'm
уже
already
внутри.
inside. Where is
Куда
your
пошел
beloved?
возлюбленный?
Fairest of
Прекраснейшая
women.
женщина.
And he's
А он
gone
пошел
into
в
his
сад.
garden. I know
Я
where
знаю,
he
где
is.
он.
I
Я
know
знаю,
he
где.
is here.
Я знаю, что он
Amidst
здесь, в
the
стихах ароматных,
beds of
что пасти в
spices to
садах,
feed
собирать
his flock
лилии.
in the garden to gather
А кто
lilies.
это восходит в
And who is
пустыню,
this coming up from
опираясь
the
на
wilderness,
возлюбленного?
leaning
Это
upon
она.
her beloved? That
Грозная,
is
как
she,
волк,
awesome
осознанная.
as an army with
А под
banners. How
яблоней,
about when
когда
I
я тебя
awakened you
разбудил?
unto the apple tree?
Да,
Yes, that's
там
where
я
I
и была.
was. He has laid
Он
his
положил
seal
меня как
upon his heart.
печать на сердце.
That is,
То
she
есть
is
она внутри,
inside,
она
she has
нашла.
found.
Но это все равно
But this is still labor, work,
работа
not
не
only
только
to
на
preserve,
сохранение,
but to
а на
multiply,
умножение, на
to
увеличение.
increase.
Я
I
думаю, что
think
это,
that when this divine
когда уходит
poetry
эта
is
божественная
gone
поэзия,
from our
романтика из нашей
faith,
веры,
this
уходит вот эта
essence,
суть,
this
сам вот
divine
этот
nectar,
божественный
the
нектар,
color,
свет,
the
запах,
odor
он
are
уходит,
gone,
и сила
then the
уходит.
strength is
И
gone.
любовь не
And
может
love
не
cannot but
затрагивать
touch
эмоции.
emotions. Love
Любовь не
cannot
может
but bring pleasure.
приносить наслаждение.
This
Эту
divine
божественную
bliss,
истону,
this sensing
это
of
ощущение рая.
paradise,
Не
because
может,
love
потому что любовь
is
это
the breath of
дыхание рая.
paradise.
Потому
Everything
что там
there
все
is
состоит из
made of
любви.
love.
Если ты вспомнишь самые
If you remember
потрясающие,
most
прекрасные
amazing
моменты
moments of your
жизни,
life,
это
those
все
are
капли
all
из рая.
drops from paradise.
Может быть, она в
Perhaps
другой
in different
ситуации, какой-то
situation
непонятной, но
it's
это все
unclear,
Божья
but it's all
благодать.
God's
Потому что
grace
всякое
because
добро,
all
оно
the
исходит свыше,
good comes from
от Отца
above, from the
Света,
Father of
которого
lights,
нигде
who
не
has
переменит.
no shadow of change.
Неважно,
No
какие были
matter what
обстоятельства, может быть, они
circumstances
потом
were,
плохо
what cover
закончились, неважно,
you were
какая
presented
оболочка
it
тебе
with,
подали это.
but
Но это
it is
та
the
начинка
feeling of
рая. Вы
paradise.
знаете, иногда
I
бывает, я не
don't
знаю, у вас
know
такое
if it
бывает или
happens
нет,
to
у меня
you, but
бывает.
it does to me.
Вдруг
All of a
вдохнет на тебя
sudden, the sweet
внезапно,
spirit of childhood.
в
It's some,
какие-то доли
splits of
секунды, или, может,
second,
несколько секунд,
but this
какой-то
sweet
сладкий дух
spirit,
детства.
as
Это как
if it
будто
breathed
тебя
upon
Бог
you, as if
поцеловал.
God kissed you.
Как будто
Your
раз
whole
всё
inside
сжимается внутри,
shrinks, and the
и
breath
дыхание
of
счастья
happiness consumes your
охватывает
heart.
сердце.
And
И
you
ты
think,
думаешь,
Lord,
Господи,
love is
как
so
хорошо.
good. This
Это
rain
дождь,
hitting your
который лупит в
cheeks,
щеки.
or
Или
the
это
chills
озноб от
caused
этой
by this nasty
мерзопакостной погоды.
weather, is so good.
Как?
Suddenly
И
it
вдох вдохнет, я не
breathes.
знаю,
I
как
don't know
у вас
if it
бывает
happens
такое,
to you.
нет?
It does
У
to
меня
me.
бывает.
I want
Хочу,
it to
чтобы
be
было
more
чаще.
often. It is very
Очень важно
important to learn
научиться
to tune
настраиваться
to
на
such
подобные
mood.
настроения.
It is very
Очень важно
important
быть этим.
to be this
божественным
divine
пером.
hero.
Пусть у тебя будет брови
Let
вот
your
так.
brows be up. Let them laugh at
Пусть
you.
смеются над тобой. Но
But inside
внутри
you,
тебя
there is the
это
sweet
сладкий
spirit
дух
of
детства.
childhood,
И ты
and you take delight
наслаждаешься тем, что
that this
это
is a
вечность,
revealed eternity.
это открытая вечность. У меня что-то случилось
Something
с
happened
птицей,
to my bird.
а она как будто
It's
с ума
as if it had gone
Она
crazy.
поет
It keeps
просто
singing with
без
no stop,
перерыва.
non-stop.
Я
I make
звоню
a
по
phone
телефону,
call
она
and
просто
she keeps
заливается
singing.
пением, что-то
Something happened
случилось,
as if
как будто
spring
весна
has started.
Или она так
Perhaps
по мне
she has
соскучилась.
missed me so much,
Какая-то
the incredible
невероятная радость. Ну
joy.
как птицу
How
заставить
can
петь?
you
Вы ее
force a
можете
bird to
запугать,
sing? You
забить
can
ее,
scare,
убить. Но если она
but
не
if
хочет
it
петь, она петь
doesn't
не
want
будет.
to sing,
Вы
it
не
won't
можете
sing.
испугать птицу,
You
чтобы она
can't
пела. Вы
force
не
her, you
можете
can
ее
make her,
надрессировать, петь. Нет.
train
Ну,
her.
попугай
The
может
parrot
много
can
говорить, но
repeat the
чтобы
words, but
петь
to sing
вот так в
freely,
свободе, как поет
the way
канарейка, мне кажется, насильно
this
никому
bird
не
does,
будет.
you can't make
И что-то
this.
произошло. Вот
So
эти все
something
дни
happened
где-то вот
within
случилось
those
что-то.
days. I
Вот
returned from
вернулся, и
that
она
trip, and
просто
she
заливается.
just keeps,
Я думаю, неужели это из-за меня?
drinking this song. I was thinking,
Неужели это моя любовь?
can't it be that it's because of me?
В канареечном теле.
It's incredible.
И вот этот вот,
So this
вот эта
bird
птица
inside
внутри,
you.
то есть, ну,
Brothers and
братья и
sisters,
сестры,
I
я
want to
хочу
inspire
вдохновить
you.
вас,
that you let your flowers out from within your heart, that they may bloom. What other words can I apply? I feel this divine languor in my throat, and I feel that it's near, and I'm going to catch it because I'm a warrior of the spirit. I will go after it in this night. I will hunt it till I catch the sweet spirit of childhood. Doesn't matter who is around you. What matters is that He gives the heavenly kingdom. And this is the divine dew, divine fog. Drink this fog. Drink the dew, drink drizzle, drink rain. Look around, such a beauty. You walk out, it's just a Russian wind outside from the sea with a little rain. It's so welcoming for, no, it's not welcoming for the body, but so welcoming for your mood. Catch this mood. Learn to catch and get sweetness out of it. I awakened you under the apple tree. That is, he's drunk with love, sleeping under an apple tree. Then he sees cedars and cypress trees as their ceiling, or the greens or their beds. He goes and sleeps wherever he wants. Do you know how cool it is to sleep all over if you sleep on a free walk, You're just hanging around. You sleep wherever you want. When I believed I did that, well, even later on, even now I can do that. Just lie down a bed and get you sleep, saying this is my land and this is my bench. Just lying on this bench, get wrapped in some blanket or something. Israel celebrated it intense, even arranged it in their balconies. And the last phase is, the third phase, the first stage, it is very important. It is to let love go. Why should you control love? It is everlasting. It never dies. It will still live even when you die. And it is greater than you. Well, do not be afraid. It will never forget you. If you found it and you love it, if you haven't broken off with it, if you haven't gotten disappointed in it, if you haven't abandoned hope, but have kept it, your hope, love will never leave you. And so she lets it go. You who dwell in the garden, the companions listen for your voice. Let me hear it. Make haste, my beloved, and be like a gazelle or young stag on the mountains of spices. And the Lord himself also, He receives her in her blood. He finds her. He found us in our blood. In this puddle of blood, someone bore us not in a nice way. We lay in our blood, and He said, live in your blood. And He covered us with His garment. He accepted us, and our love with Him happened. And then He lets us go free to live for His glory, and He doesn't control us. He doesn't go after Adam saying, do not eat. He lets him go. And it is very important to accept. And I realized that in South Korea, I caught this thought. I didn't preach it. Some nations come, even in this relation to West and North Korea. There is this desire to save, to rescue. And He comes and accepts them, but on His conditions. And then takes her captive. Instead of accepting them the way they are, with all their brokenness, accept their incompleteness, and love all this. Love these things, I don't know about you, but I feel that I'm an ugly one, spiritually, or especially intellectually. Spiritually as well, an ugly one. Somewhat incorrect. No, they call it unique, but you know, it's not normal.
Кто из вас
Who
вот
of you
нормальный?
is normal here? You all
Все же вы
feel
чувствуете, что вы
you're
разломанные.
broken.
Вот
You
у
have
вас
this
есть
brokenness.
разломанность.
All
Все
are
ненормально.
abnormal, and
Вы же
you
не
are
такой,
not the
как
way
надо.
you're supposed to be, aren't you?
Вот
Even
даже в
in
ваших
your
собственных
own
глазах. Вы же
eyes,
ненормальный.
you are normal, right?
Я не
Or
знаю, или у меня
am I
одного
alone
такое.
here?
Я полагаю, что
But I
у многих,
presume
у всех. А может,
quite a
ты
few
не
of you
сознаешь,
feel
но мне
this
так.
way, perhaps even not
Но вот
consciously.
это отпустить на
But
свободу, вот это.
you know,
Я не знаю, я с вами
am I in
в контакте
contact
был
with you?
вчера.
Or- So these
И вот
three
эти три фазы любви,
phases
вот я пережил это в
I
Южной Корее, когда
experienced
был на
when I
конференции.
was in South Korea, the
Что нужно Северной
conference.
Корее? Я
What
бы ее
does North
отпустил.
Korea need? I would let her go,
Эту
this
церковь, эту
church, this
невесту, я бы
bride.
позволил ей, вот сейчас уже, ну, когда
Now, having
пройдя
gone through
какие-то вещи,
certain
какой-то опыт,
things,
я бы
I
позволил
would
ей
let her
расти.
grow. And I
Не
would
только
just
помогал
help
ей,
her to hold
держаться
on to
Иисуса.
Jesus. But
А
what
что
she
она
wants
хочет
to
носить?
wear,
Как она
how
хочет
she wants
выглядеть?
to
Как
look,
она
how
хочет
to
двигаться?
move,
Я бы, наверное,
I would probably make an
проэкспериментировал. Не знаю,
experiment.
насколько, на
I don't know,
100% или на
100%
80,
or
на
80 or
70, но
70,
проэкспериментировал,
but I would
давал
let
ей
her be
быть самой
herself.
собой.
I would
Но
ask,
я бы сказал, а
what
что
do you
тебе
like?
нравится? Ну,
Well,
вот
she
это
says,
красный.
well, this red
Неплохой
one.
выбор,
I said,
подумал.
okay, not a bad choice. What's
Что будет
next?
дальше? А
I
что вот
want
это
this sour thing.
кислого?
Wow.
Вау.
Sour with
Кислого?
red.
С красным?
Okay, good.
Хорошо.
And
вот
these three
эти три
phases
фазы.
to seek
Это
love,
искать любовь.
seek
Ищите
love,
любовь.
find,
Найдите ее.
and as you
Если вы
find,
нашли,
stay with her,
уже близко.
be
Это вы
close,
поймали.
you
Вы
know
знаете, на
her
каком пути
way,
она.
stay with her,
Будьте с ней.
do
Будьте
not
с ней.
betray
Не
her,
предай- не
do not
предайте, не
frighten her,
спугните.
and
И
let her go.
отпустите ее.
You may ask,
Ты
where's
скажешь,
the
а где здесь
gospel
Евангелие?
here?
Да
Well,
везде.
it's all over. In the name of
Во имя
Jesus
Иисуса
Christ,
Христа.